Amid dense forests and quiet hills, there was an old monastery. It was not just a place to live, it was a place where people came to search for answers to the questions of their lives. In the cold morning air, the temple bells echoed. Sunlight passed through the trees and fell into the courtyard, and the disciples sat in meditation for hours. Everyone had come there to understand something within themselves. Among those disciples, there was also a young boy. He was quiet and hard-working as well, but there was a habit in his mind that always held him back. Before starting any task, he would already consider himself weak. Whenever a difficult practice was given, before even trying, he would think, "Maybe I won't be able to do it." Slowly, this thought was becoming his reality. One evening, all the disciples were practicing on the slope of the mountain. They had to climb a steep rock and reach the bell hanging at the top. Many disciples slipped, then got up and tried again. After some time, many of them managed to reach the top. That boy was also standing there. He looked at the rock, then he stepped back without even trying, as if his mind had already made the decision. From a distance, the monk was watching all this with calm eyes. He said nothing, but at that very moment, he decided he would have to show this boy his true strength. 2 days later in the morning, all the disciples were called into the courtyard. The monk said in a calm voice,
"I will be leaving the monastery for a few days."
All the disciples were surprised because the monk rarely left the monastery. One disciple asked,
"Master, may we know where you are going?"
The monk smiled slightly.
Some paths are such that cannot be understood by telling, only by discovering them yourself.
After saying just that, he walked away. No one knew where he was going. A few days later, the boy was given the task of cleaning the monastery's old storeroom. There he found an old map. The next day, he started walking on that path. The forest path was long. The sound of the wind echoed between the trees. After about an hour, he reached a place where the ground suddenly ended. In front of him was a deep gorge, and over that gorge was an old wooden bridge. The bridge was very narrow. Below, the sound of the river echoed loudly. And near the bridge, the monk was standing there. The boy was shocked.
"Master?"
The monk looked at him and said,
"Cross the bridge."
The boy looked at the bridge. Immediately, that same old voice rose in his mind. "This is dangerous. You will fall. You won't be able to do it." He stood silent for a few seconds. Then slowly, he placed his first step on the bridge. The wood moved slightly. His heart started beating loudly. He was about to take the second step, but suddenly he stopped. He stood there for a while. Then he came back down. He went to the monk and said,
"Master, I couldn't do it."
The monk asked calmly,
Did the bridge break?
No,
Did you fall?
no.
Did you walk the entire path?
The boy became silent. After a few moments, he slowly said,
No, I stopped in the middle.
The monk looked in his eyes and said,
Your weakness is not that you might have fallen. Your weakness is that you stopped before the attempt was complete.
Then he pointed towards the bridge.
That bridge was not stopping you. Your mind was stopping you.
The monk said,
In life, many people say that they never got the opportunity. But the truth is they stopped before reaching halfway.
The boy kept looking at the bridge for a while. Then he took a deep breath, and without saying anything, he walked towards the bridge again. This time, he did not look back, nor did he listen to the voice in his mind. Just one step, then another step, and slowly he crossed the bridge. That day he understood, a weak person is not the one who falls. A weak person is the one who gives up before the attempt is complete. And that day, for the first time, he trusted his steps more than the voice in his mind.